So we've got a loaded pear tree here. Tell us what the pear tells you when it's ready to harvest, and how does the consumer know when it's ready to eat?
So pears, as they grow, are very hard, as they're developing. As they get closer to maturity, they get softer. And softer doesn't mean that they're ready to eat, but they're ready to pick and send to the packing shed so that they can be shipped to the store, to the ultimate consumer. If you look at the store, your pears ideally are still going to be a little bit green in the store. But what we look at is pressure. So we can sample how firm the fruit is with a pressure thing that monitors that. And so you want your pressures down below 20. And I don't know if that's PSI or whatever that is, but just how hard it is to puncture that fruit. The other thing that we look at is soluble solids or sugar levels. So you want, as they get mature, the sugar level goes up, the pressure goes down. So that means that the fruit's ready to pick. We also look at size because we want large fruit. And but this orchard has always produced good sized fruit. We've been very happy with it. And then when the consumer gets the fruit, it's still probably going to be green. And then if it's set out on the counter or placed in a paper bag over 3 or 4 days, the ethylene gas that fruit is releasing helps to ripen that fruit. And so my wife likes pears when they're still fairly green, just starting to turn just a little bit of color of yellow. I like mine more full yellow and sort of that drippy, juicy, down your elbow flavor. But no, Bartlett's, they have a lot of uses. My wife cans pears. She makes pear sauce. She makes pear butter. She does dried pears. And so, we use that as a family, and the grandkids love all of those. Right, but then we also give those away as gifts often, just of dried pears or different things, different pear products that we can share with other people.
Wonderful, wonderful. So will the pear remain green when it's ripe?
If you don't pick a pear and you wait for it to, you think of like tree ripened fruit being the best.
Right.
If you wait for that pear to turn yellow on the tree, pears ripen from the inside out. By the time it's yellow on the outside, it's going to be turning brown, and the flavor is going to be not good at all on that pear. Pears have to be picked when they're green, so that then when they ripen, once they're picked, then they ripen evenly, all the way through, not from the inside out.
So that's where the ripening off the tree, it's more of an even distribution of that chemical reaction or maturity.
That softening is for the whole pear.
Oh, very interesting. That's why it doesn't work.
Because, you could never ship a pear that was soft,
Right.
because it would just be mush.
Yeah.
But so, people think, well, you pick it because they're green just so you can ship it. No, we pick it because they're green because it has to be able to ripen up after it's harvested. When the fruit goes to the packing shed, after it's put in boxes, they put it into cold storage. Cold storage kind of sets the stage for that fruit then to ripen evenly. So you chill the fruit down, and then when it's shipped to the stores, they bring it out and put it on the shelves or on the counter or even in the back part of the store. It's starting to ripen up. But it ripens more evenly, more uniformly after being cooled and then brought back up to temperature.
Interesting. So you're getting all the molecules at the same temperature, bringing them down. You're not having variable heat within the fruit, and then she's just good to go. And
good to go.
Along the way.
You have to buy that pear in the store, bring it home, let it ripen up a few days, and then enjoy it.
Practice a little patience with your pears.
Yep.